Hello everybody and welcome back to today's video. Today we are back on the server we were on earlier this week and we will be checking out their modded server today. Last video we checked out the survival vanilla server. Today we are checking out the modded server. Again, thank you to the owner who invited me on. I believe it was the owner who invited me on and allowed me to do some of these reviews. So very appreciated. We reviewed their modded server before. I clearly am tired today. I just finished like 4 meetings, so I do apologize if I mispronounce anything. But I did review it before, so this is a re-review of their modded server. I will try to remember kind of the things I said in the beginning, but also just do my typical server review. If you didn't know, our server review requirements have changed, so if you are interested, hop on Discord and go to #announcements and read up about that. We have a brand new wiki page coming very soon, which will showcase all of the server reviews that are currently pending, their place in line, and all of that, so you can finally see where your server is in the list. Anyway, let's get straight into it. I'm going to hop through your portal. The only thing I would say about here is your very long line that says you have to have the mod installed is not centered like at all compared. I see there's like extra blank space over here, so just center that up a little bit. Okay, so clearly I have the wrong version of the mod. I'll be right back. Alright, so after updating to the correct packed version, I finally got in. Thank you to everyone who, or at least thank you to the owner who actually sent me an updated link to it. Very appreciated. Took me a minute there to get into here. But one thing I did notice right off the bat when I joined in is I actually was teleported. I believe I mentioned this last time too. Maybe it was something that wasn't fixable or something. I was teleported to like another world quickly and then here. This is something that I see on a lot of servers, mainly because they have multiple different spawn plugins or multiple different worlds and stuff, and it takes a second for the player to be teleported here. So I don't know if that's still fixable or something, but I would look into that. And kind of the same thing I said over on your survival server is your scoreboard and stuff. I would for sure make it a little bit more customized than kind of like the default design of Featherboard. I think you're using Featherboard if I remember. Yes, you are. So what I would personally do is get rid of the scrolling news. I've never found it that helpful, especially since it constantly updates. And like, it doesn't constantly update. It's the same info over and over again on different lines and stuff. So personally, I would remove that and make it rather a kind of, what do you call it? A book or something that's update notes. In terms of everything else on your scoreboard, you have your rank name, great. You don't need your player name, which I see every once in a while there. You could probably remove that. And I would also add a space between the balance and the bottom line there. Another thing I would do is add your server name and the title of the mod or whatever to your tab list. I think that would work out quite well. Interesting that this is standing at spawn. Oh, it's a pet. Or it's like a mob of someone else. So this actually belongs to someone. If I right-click, by the way, you can see if I type S in chat, it actually sends that error message twice. So that just may be because maybe the plugin that you're using for that's loaded twice or something, or it's just a bug or something. I'll look into that. Great job on this hologram. It's all clear and everything. /help opens up the help menu. Great job on having it as GUI. I'm guessing... yeah, so /about tab, /pl doesn't work obviously, but /about tab does work, so I would get rid of the ability to do that. I would look into that a little bit. I'm going to explore a little bit out here first, and I'm guessing this is just like the outdoors. Oh my god, jumping boost. So clearly I've not played mod packs in a while, so it also looks like, is that just void down there? Alright, let's see what happens if I jump down. Maybe I should have looked over the warps and stuff first. Oh! I'm on like a little parachute thing. That's really cool. Is this a tornado? You can clearly see I've never used mods recently. Okay. Oh, that's random teleport. Okay. That makes sense. So, holograms or something there would be great, so you know exactly where you're going, because otherwise I would not have known where I was going or what in the world I was doing. So I would really recommend adding holograms there or something to make that pretty clear on, like, where you're going and everything else like that. Let's take a look at your warps. You got all warps. So, okay, so I just list them in chat. What I would do personally is get rid of the all warps thing. I don't think you really need it. And make these like the things in here with the click me to teleport to warp farm or whatever, I would make those a lot better in terms of the lore you have. So obviously it's a mod packs and stuff, so there's custom items and everything else. I just used something, I don't remember what in the world. Clearly I don't know what I am doing. But I got gingerbread man. Can I eat gingerbread man? Oh, I'm not hungry. So you got spawn kits. Let's check out kits. So you got kit daily, kit claim, kit, all those cool things. Maybe when you close that menu, it opens up the previous menu. You got your shop. So this is just like your default shop. You have two balance signs there, so I would look into that. Press escape key. So your close on the shop also didn't work. It says press escape key, so I would just make sure that closes. Random teleport, my homes, so I'm guessing this is just no home set. What I would do is make that in the GUI as well, and you're also missing a punctuation mark down there. Player search, click me to view all players. Warning, may cause lag. I'm not appearing. Loading player list. You may experience lag for a short while. Yes, so I'm clearly experiencing lag. So this would be something which I personally wouldn't put on a production server. If it's taking this long to load all the players, personally, I would for sure not put it on a production player. Okay, so I see what it's doing. So you actually loaded all players that have ever been on the server. Interesting. Okay, so personally what I would do with that is I would not release it on a production server until you are 100% sure it won't lag people, because I'm clearly running around here and I'm just going to get lagged back because it's still loading all those things. Now, I don't know why that would lag. Personally, being a developer myself, that shouldn't lag unless somehow the client is fetching that list or something. Maybe it has something to do with the mod pack. But personally, I don't think that should lag. You could probably pretty easily set that up so it uses a database and it just pulls info from the database, and maybe not use MySQL for it, and maybe use Mongo or something and just pull that quickly, or Redis is Radius, or Redis, whatever you call it, is probably easier as well, just to fetch all that info quickly. But that's just an idea. My homes, commands, help, shop, opens help menu. So I'm guessing if I click this, it runs the command. No, it just puts it in chat. Okay. So yeah, those are kind of my main things. Is I would really recommend working on just making it a little bit more of quality of life changes. I think the main thing. So a few better lore messages, easier communication with players, a little bit of a smaller scoreboard, stuff like that. I wonder if I break this, do I fall all the quick soil? I can break this, so don't know, maybe. So quick soil, what does quick soil? Okay, so you run on, but why do you move sideways? That's so weird. I have a feeling that's something with the client doing that. Maybe I'm supposed to be running this way? No, it does the same thing either way. Interesting. I'm thinking that's spawn over there. So what I would do is maybe make, if this is like a spawn build, make this a, or is this like the lighthouse thing? I think I've been here previously. Yeah, I was here in the last video, I believe. So what I would personally do is maybe protect this, unless it's maybe like a community build or something. This is actually quite cool. Hopefully they continue doing that in the future, because I think if you did that all the way down, that would be very cool. Private. Well, we're going to go down here anyway. But yeah, quality of life changes. Just those small things that could make the server better, I think would be great. And also your player base, you have a player base over on the survival server, which we saw earlier this week, but I would personally have a player base over here on this server as well, if you possibly could. Maybe get some advertisements up there, serverless slots, stuff like that. Could probably really benefit your server in a positive way. So hopefully you use some of the suggestions I've mentioned to your benefit and continue working on it, because I think you can have some great success with it, especially on modded servers and stuff. You just have to make sure the players know how to install it. Do tutorials on how to install mod packs, stuff like that. Always probably come in handy. And I can eat the gingerbread man, so everything is perfectly fine. Okay, so this is like nether portals and everything over here. Very interesting cake. I can't eat the cake, unfortunately. I have no clue what that is. Very interesting base here. Congratulations, Fox something 64. Great job on your building here. I'm gonna maybe disable the opening and closing of doors. because I could just run around here and open and close doors and stuff, but hopefully you can change that a little bit. I'm going to see if I can go to the Nether before I end this video, see what the Nether looks like, if there's any custom things over there. What is this? Welcome to 00. Please no griefing, please. So it says please no griefing, please. Maybe what you want to do is make this a server spawn area or something to help out the players. So make this little run thing a server sponsored thing. And I did listen to everybody in the last video. I turned down my FOV even though I'm having a trouble seeing it myself now because personally everything's much bigger for me due to glasses. But yeah, so things, I don't exactly know which way I'm going, so I would for sure make this a server-sponsored hallway thing to make sure it's protected and everything. But it seems like players have been here and have done a lot of work on it, so great job on that. But other than that, hopefully this did help you out on some of the things about your server. This is clearly a very long hallway that someone took probably for years or very long time to build. We've run over like 3,000 blocks now, so that's absolutely insane. So great job to whoever built this thing. I'm going to end it here for today because I clearly don't know where I'm going, and I think this just goes on forever. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If this did help you on your server, make sure to subscribe, and I'm happy to come back again in the future, maybe in a few months or something, when you've built up your player base even more and you've done even more events and stuff. Added some game modes if you continue building your player base and stuff, so just keep up the good work with it. Thank you so much for inviting me. I kind of want to get to the end of this hallway, but I don't want to drag this video out for too long, so I'm going to end it here. But thank you so much for watching today's video, and I have zero clue who would spend their entire time building something like this, but it's very impressive. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.